Welcome back, everybody. Today's review is the QAD Exodus Broadhead. This broadhead is 1.25 inch cutting diameter. It's a cut on contact, which means it's basically a fixed blade. It is this is the swept version of this. There's also a full blade version of this, and I'll show you a close-up here in a minute. But their claim as to why they're so accurate with this broadhead is because it's a blade over shaft technology. So basically, if you look at your field point versus your broadhead, the center of those are both in the same spot, and then the blades go back from there. I can tell you that I've shot this broadhead out to 40 yards and it shoots exactly like my field point. The thickness of the blade is 0.04 thickness, which is pretty thick for a broadhead. All the reviews that I've read on this are saying that they hold up very well. They're a very sturdy broadhead. The blades are replaceable. You can take this apart, put new blades in. It shouldn't be an issue. I will remind you that when you're putting this broadhead on your arrow, you're going to want to make sure that you remove the O-ring. The O-ring, they tell you even on the package, is for shipping purposes only. This broadhead comes in a package of 3 that costs about $40, give or take, depending on where you buy it. The tip is a solid tip the whole way through. I think it's extremely sharp, and I know that it's you can resharpen that tip. I imagine you can probably resharpen the blades too. I know a lot of guys are getting more than one animal out of them, more than one shot, sometimes up to 4 or 5 animals out of one broadhead. So I'm going to give you a close-up view of this. Okay, so this is what that looks like close up. As you can see, it does come down over the shaft. You can see the construction of it. It's laser cut. On the full blade version of this, this just comes straight out and then comes over. Some people will say that adds strength to the broadhead, and I can see what they're saying there, but you have the same amount of connection on the ferrule though. So I guess that's kind of debatable on the strength of that. So that's the QAD Exodus Broadhead. Make sure you check back with us for our next gear reviews, and check us out. Our podcasts are on iTunes and Stitcher. We are the Open Air Project, and you can also find us on www.theopenairproject.com.